the word? What's the word, y'all? Hit that like button as y'all come into the building. What's good, man? What's poppin', y'all? You already know, man. 2026, man, we turning up, man. We turning up. You know what I'm saying? Taking no prisoners, man. We just turning up, man. This whole year, man. You know, 2026 and beyond, man. You know, we really going hard, man. You know what I'm saying? No questions, if, ands, buts about it, bro. What's good with y'all, man? Y'all hit that like button as y'all come into the building. Y'all know what it is, man. Going live again, you know what I'm saying? You know, appreciate y'all for supporting the content. Appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watching the content, that helps out a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know, that helps me take care of myself, you know? Keep money in my pocket. Appreciate that, man. You know? My hard work don't go for vain, you know what I'm saying? Really appreciate y'all, man. Sure y'all coming to the building. Let me know what's going on, man. We almost at 7,000 subscribers. Almost at 7K, y'all. Yeah, almost. Still got some more work to do. Got about like 500 more to get. 500 more subscribers. Then we at 7,000. Yeah, that's a good number, man. Then after we get to 7, we go to 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I'm about, man. Just keep working, bro. Just keep working, you know what I'm saying? Working. Gonna figure it out, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna figure it out, though, man. But you just gotta put that work in. Put that work in, man. You know what I mean? Word up, man. See where my YouTube family at, man. See what's going on with y'all. Tap in with y'all for a few. You know what I'm saying? Run up my algorithm, man. You know me, man. You know me. We running up the algorithm, man. Gotta reach that YouTube quota by we'll be in the 13th. You know, gotta reach that YouTube quota, you know, so we could cash out. Cash out, you know what I'm saying? Reach that quota, we cash out. Then we do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it pays itself after a certain point. It pays itself, and that's what we're here for. Watch this grow, and then we just reap the benefits of it. Anything in life, yo, you're gonna go through the ugly phase. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, that's what anything you do. Anything you do, and you want to be successful at it, you got to go through the ugly phase first, and then it becomes beautiful. You know, the ugly phase is the struggle phase, the practice phase, you know, the hard work phase. Then, at some point, at some time, it's just going to work out. Everything is just going to click, and now you in the pretty phase. And you know, that's everything in life. Everything in life got an ugly phase and it got a pretty phase. You know what I'm saying? So that comes with success. You know, you got to be built for it. So you're going to be tested to see, can you withstand this? Can you withstand the pressure that comes with, you know, financial stability, financial success? It comes with pressure. It's not an easy life just because you got a whole ton of money. It's not an easy life. Now you got to safeguard yourself. You got to safeguard your family. So now you got to think ahead because you got to save your family from themselves. You know, because your family might want this and that, but you can't give them that because, you know, it's going to cause harm to them. So you really got to know how to be mindful of what you got and be mindful of, you know, situations, man. It's very important in this life, man. This life is for the thinking people, the thinkers. The thinkers. That's what this life is for. It's for the thinkers. You know, you got to think first. Chess. It's not checkers, man. This is chess. We talking chess here. Playing for keeps, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people play for keeps. I'm one of them. I play for keeps. I think ahead. Like I don't never think sporadically or, think out of emotions. I put my emotions to the side and I deal with logic. Logic over emotions. As a man, you cannot be emotional. You know what I'm saying? As a man, as a woman is okay. Females are emotional. That's okay. As a man, you cannot be emotional. First of all, it's going to cause a lot of conflict, a lot of issues. You better get that in check. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cause a lot of fights because you don't know how to keep your emotion in check. And you know what I mean? It's going to cause a lot of issues as a man. As a man, got to keep that in check, bro. So I run off logic. And, that's it, man. Like I don't like to yell when I talk because I feel like a man shouldn't have to yell when he talk. Yelling, I don't got to yell to get my point across. Because, I think the loudest person in the room is the most scared. Because, like people only yell, as a defense mechanism. You scared? They want you scared. So they tend to raise their voice to scare you. You got to pay attention to what people do, man. So anybody who yell, who's the loudest in the room, you already know the saying, the loudest in the room is the weakest. So I never yell. I ain't got to yell. I get my point across regardless, you know what I'm saying? So a man shouldn't have to yell. A man shouldn't deal with emotions. You know what I'm saying? A man shouldn't have a jealousy trait in his body. Man, that's another thing that a lot of men have. Jealousy traits. Jealous. They got this jealousy, this jealousy trait that they carry, man. As a man, you shouldn't be jealous of no other man. No other man you should be jealous of. If anything, that should inspire you. You know what I'm saying? I use people as inspiration. I'm never jealous. I use that as inspiration for me to step my game up, for me to shoot to that level of life or whatever level of life you see somebody that you know what I mean? It should inspire you, not make you jealous and, envious of a person, man. Greatness, respect greatness. You're great, I'm great. You know what I'm saying? So we got to respect and salute greatness. Honor it. That's the problem with the world today, man. That's the problem with the world. The world is governed by hate. Hate is the new love. Hate is the new love in this place. Everything is flipped upside down. You know what I'm saying? So that's real, man. So at the end of the day, man, you got to stay humble, man, because the same people you see at the bottom, when you go to the top, is the same people you're going to see at the top when you go back to the bottom. Trading places, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, we got to be good people on this earth, man. 2026, that's all I'm preaching, man. That's all I've been pushing anyway. It's good energy, man. The year just started, not 2 weeks into the year yet. Let's push good energy, man. Like, all I'm seeing on the news around me is nothing but carnage. Nothing but carnage and bad low vibration, low frequency. The hate, the envy, that's all low frequency. That's all low vibration. That's not you. You know what I'm saying? That's low energy that I push away, man. So, it's a lonely world at the top. At the top, it's lonely, man. Like, once you really know the truth, it's a lonely world, man. Because now you don't entertain what these other people do, man. You don't entertain what the masses do. You don't entertain what they do because you know better. He or she who knows better, do better. So since I know better, I'm going to do better. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hit the like button as y'all come into the building. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Cave. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Just tapping in with the good folk, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know better, you're gonna do better, you heard? I'm still here. Don't get scared. I'm still here. Everybody lazy nowadays. Everybody lazy. Like everybody wanna cut corners. Like nobody wanna put in the hard work no more. And that's a problem. Hard work is still needed. Period. Hard works keep you in the door. You know what I'm saying? So anything you do, you get there, you're gonna still gotta do the hard work to stay there. Where they got a saying, talent gets you in the door. Anybody could be talented, right? They got a saying, talent gets you in the door. Hard work keep you there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of talented, lazy people. That's wasted talent. Wasted talent. Cause they don't got the hard work initiative, the hard work drive. They just fall back on their talent. That's not enough. Talent is 50%. Hard work is the other 50. Consistency is the other 50. So talent could get you in the door. Hard work gonna keep you there. Consistency gonna keep you there. So you just don't want to get in the door. You want to stay in here. You want to stay in it. You know what I mean? Come on, man. So don't be lukewarm, lackluster in anything you do, man. You want to do it at your highest level. You know what I'm saying? Your highest level, man. Don't be lukewarm, please. Because people gonna pass you up. Whoop, whoop, they pass you up. And why they passing you up? The hard work. They put in that hard work to pass you up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all be hoping for this miracle. Ain't no miracle, man. You gotta pray for what you want, then you go get it. You gotta go get it anyway. You know what I'm saying? A wise man, no. Action. I can't just No, I gotta put the steps and parameters in place, man. Action. That's when you're gonna get results, man. Action, you know what I'm saying? For real, man. Action. Actions speak louder than words, man. Straight action, man. Speak louder than words, man. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep drilling and drilling and drilling until I strike. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta do in life. You keep drilling until you strike oil, man. That's all I'm doing. I'm gonna keep drilling until I strike oil. And when I strike oil, there we go. That's what it pays off for. That's what we do it for. Strike oil, baby. If you ain't striking oil, just keep drilling, man. Just keep doing what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? It's turn up this year, man. This year right here, man. No more playing around, alright? No more playing around. No more playing. All that playing is a time and season for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and season to play around and goof about. This ain't the time for that. Not no more. This ain't the time for goofing about. You know what I'm saying? This is the time for you to get on your game plan. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you need a vision board, go write it out. Write out whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And when you do it, cross it out. Repetition. Keep doing that. Boom, boom. Then you getting things done. That's the main focus right now. Get things done every day. You want to get shit done, man. We ain't just here to be, you know, playing around, man. We here to get things done. You feel me? We get things done, man. You know, like right here, this is how I'm making my money right now. I'm making my money by feeding the algorithm to my channel. You know what I'm saying? So I got people watching all kind of content, cooking, lottery, shorts, live streams, uploads. They watching all kind of content right now on my channel. You know what I'm saying? So it's an open network for everybody to come in, congregate, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It gets no realer than that. I ain't on here to be a jester. I ain't on here to be a clown. I'm too old for that. And that's not where I come from. I ain't come here to be a clown to y'all. I ain't come here to be a jester. My life is too real for me to even joke about like that. You know what I mean? So, the others who do that, that's cool and all. You can tell what they're about, you know what I'm saying? But me, I'm about realness, true to life, you know what I'm saying? Keep it 100 across the board, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, loyalty is royalty, man. Loyalty is royalty, man. I take loyalty over any check, any amount of check. Give me that loyalty over that. At the end of the day, man, you got to be a real breed in this place, man. Because everybody done sold out. Everybody done sold out. So you got to be the exception. And I be the exception, man. It's like it's not popular, and it's okay. Because what's not popular, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the exception, man. We don't sell out for nobody, man. We don't compromise. None of that. You know what I'm saying? We stand firm on business. At the end of the day, man. You could put that on my tombstone. Stand on business. You know what I mean? That's what my stand on business, man. That's all you could do in this thing, man. Otherwise, people gonna look at you as weak, man. If you ain't standing on nothing, whoo, they're gonna wipe that carpet right from under your feet. You're gonna slip and fall for everything. If you don't stand for nothing, you fall for everything. Understand? If you don't stand for nothing, you fall for everything, man. That's a bar right there. That's a bar right there. Well, let's go. What's up with y'all, man? What's up? What's up? I'm over here getting my mind right. Getting my mind right. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good, man. Feeling good. As you should, man. Another day in the land of the living. We here. You know? We here, man. We here. And this thing called life. You gotta make the best of it. Make the best of it, man. That's all I know. Trying to see what's going on the TVs, what's going on the YouTubes, popping out here. What's going on? Let's see. I see the rapper Cash Out. I just put up a short. Y'all go check out my short on Cash Out. Now he got to cash out $40 million to a victim of trafficking. He already serving, 2 life sentences? On top of that, he got to cash out $40 million. Man, I tell you, bro. They be setting themselves up, man. You in a position to win. You can't be doing no goofy stuff, man. All this trafficking and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? The others could do it, but when you do it, they come down on you. You know what I mean? You know, you can't do what they do. They try to show you out every time. Every time. Try to make an example out of the ones with money. You know what I'm saying? The ones with money, you see every time. Lil Durk, Diddy, Cash Out, so forth, so forth. I don't know where you gonna get that $40 million from. But good night. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Man, I just be on my chills, man. I just be chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way out the way, man. Y'all can have it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can have it. I'm out the way, man. I see a lot of, vultures out here. Vultures. You got them parasites out here. Leeches. The minute they know you got a bag, here they come, bro. Here they come with the games, and you got to look out for that. You got to safeguard yourself from that, man. You can't let nobody run no game on you, man. And I'm saying, like, bro, now where I'm from, you can't run no game on me, man. Like, that's out the question. I see the game from a mile away, and I'm going to shut it down. I mean, I'm not even going to let you entertain it. I'm not even going to entertain it. I'm going to shut it down. Shut it down like, yo, I ain't the one. You ain't going to trick me on my spot. You ain't going to trick me on my freedom. You ain't going to trick me on my life. Good try, though. Maybe you could try with him. But when it comes to me, you know what I'm saying? You're going to move accordingly. Got to move accordingly when it comes to me. I'm a man of respect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no man that you could goof around with it. Nah, I'm a man of respect and honor. You're going to treat me as such. Yes, sir. No, sir. You know what I mean? You see me coming, show respect. That's demanded off the rip, But a lot of people don't move like that. They don't move like that. And they get taken advantage of all the time, bro. Nobody can take advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? So, people get taken advantage of because they let them. They let them. They let them. They let them take advantage of them. I shut that down every time. Sorry. Try with somebody else. Not me. You know what I'm saying? I shut that down. Shut that down, Shannon Sharp, another one that got taken advantage of. All that money he got, he had to cash out $10 million. And he back on the YouTube like nothing happened. That couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. First of all, I'm disappearing, bro. I ain't coming back. You know, y'all won. Took 10 million out me. Yo, y'all won. I'm out of here. I retire. I retire. Ain't no way I'm gonna be still on the YouTubes and Shorty over there watching, knowing she got 10 million out of me, probably commenting, probably laughing, eating popcorn, and watching you while she done made 10 million off you, man. Couldn't be me, man. Could not be me. I refuse, man, to put myself in a position as these people, man. I refuse, man. I refuse, bro. Ain't no way. I'm back on the YouTubes. I'm back on my podcast like nothing happened. Knowing I got finessed out of 10 million. You got finessed out of 10 million. And you back here laughing, snickling, giggling. Shannon Sharpe, you out here sniggling and giggling. Shannon Sharpe, let me see. The last time you post something. And you out here sniggling and giggling, man. You got finesse for 10 million. You might be crazy, man. 14 hours ago. So you still uploading. You still working, Shannon. You still on the YouTubes. Knowing you got finesse out of 10 million. Couldn't be me. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing, man. Couldn't be me, homie. Watch that, and I'm like, oh, man, I'm messed up. You know what I'm saying? You done effed up, homie. We finish up this right here real quick, man. Yo, what up, Ronnie? What's going on, man? Ronnie the Great, what up? What's good, Mark Gang? See you in the building. We cruising, man. We slow motion, man. Slow motion right now, you know what I'm saying? Slow motion. You know, that's what we're doing. Just came back in, you know, together a little food shopping. Um, do a little cooking in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Slow motion for today. Today's Wednesday, you know, hump day. You know, we cruising today, man. Cruising. I might jump on the game a little later, you know. Play a little bit of Arc Raiders or something. Battlefield 6, I think they got an update. I think Battlefield 6 got an update. I want to see let's see, when is that Battlefield 6 update? Let me make sure, man. I know they got an update. Just checking in before, definitely, man. Appreciate the check-in, homie. You already know, man. Appreciate that, man. On your travels to school, do your thing, man. You know, I think that Mod Gang, shout out to Mod Gang, man. Shout out to Mod Gang. Yeah, I'm trying to see that Battlefield 6 update. I think it's today. Oh, they might have pushed that back. Your grandma's on the phone with your principal. Uh-oh. I don't know what you did. You probably did something. What you did now? What you did now? You probably did something. When is that Battlefield 6 update? You got into a fight. Been delayed from its original January to February 17th. So that update been delayed. You got in a fight? Why was you fighting? You know what I'm saying? I hope that was the last resort, man. You know, because we don't promote violence, man. Violence should only be the last resort, man. Only the last resort. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who won. I don't care who lost. We're not here to entertain that, the win or the lose, because at the end of the day, y'all both lost for engaging in a fight. So that should only be the last resort and the only resort. You know what I'm saying? You stepped up. This kid was, it is what it is at some point, but So now you got suspended for that. So you got suspended. Your grandma's on the phone with the principal. Yeah, that always happens, man. Anytime you step up, you tend to get in trouble for trying to do the right thing. That's what you gotta learn in life. That's what you gotta learn in life. You step up, you're gonna get in trouble for trying to help, trying to do the right thing. It's the same as you seeing a couple on the street fighting. You might try to break up the fight, or you might beat up the boyfriend, for hitting that girl. But she probably don't even like that. She probably start fighting you for hitting her boyfriend. Because at the end of the day, they're going to get back together. Yeah. So, sometimes when you do good, you're going to get punished for that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it, but you got to understand. It works out like that because, you going to save somebody or save her. She don't know you. She know her boyfriend. So you beating up her boyfriend and she don't know you, she gonna feel the type of way. She might call the cops on you, a stranger, for jumping in to help her. Cause at the end of the day, she gonna go home to that boyfriend again. But she don't know you. So I tend to fall back when I see situations like that too much because I know it can bite me in the butt if I go beat up this guy. That's her boyfriend, that's assaulting her. She might feel some way about me and call the cops on me. And then after all of that's said and done, they walk off and go home together. And, nothing changes. So sometimes you got to be mindful of that. You're gonna do all that, and nothing changes. She's gonna go right back to him, and they're gonna be in a cycle of, you know, that's what you gotta learn. It's a vicious cycle that she tends to enjoy going through. A lot of females are like that. They like to be roughed up. I have females like that who love to be roughed up, like to be choked, like to be, handled aggressively. It's females like that. And, a lot of them is like that. So, yeah, man. So unless there's any harm come to you, personally, you gotta be mindful, man. Because now you getting punished for that. And that's the crazy part about it. Now they punishing you. Okay. I mean? So as long as you in the clear, you did the right thing, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes that could bite you in the butt, especially if you older. If you older and it was adults and a man was beating on a woman that he's with, that situation cannot play out in your favor a lot. It's gonna play out in, in the cops being called on your ass. The cops being called, she gonna she gonna be hitting on you. I done seen it. So I'm just saying in the future, you can't be Mr. Save everybody. Not in this world. This world can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely if it hits you first, then yeah, you got the right to defend yourself. But gotta know when to strike. Be more mindful in this place. You know what I'm saying? That's just words of advice. Be more mindful. You don't want to be, engaging in everybody. You don't want to engage, period, bro. Because a lot of people, they use, where I'm from, they use a lot of weapons and a lot of knives. I seen a video in Queens. These young kids, man, had a pizza fight. Like, this fight in a pizza store. And one of them pulled out a knife and started chasing the other one. And, stabbed him in the neck and unalived them. From a fight. Kids don't fight no more. So it's like people, kids. So the less conflict, the better. The less conflict, the better, man. The less, the better. Yeah. Oh, you see, you got to talk to the police and all that. See? Now you got to get the police involved. So now, it's a lot going on. Well, so definitely, man. But, make sure, you stand true. You know what I mean? You tell him, listen, man, I've seen what was going on. He hit me first. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Keep it short. Keep it simple. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? Everything is simple, short, sweet, to the point. Let your yes be yes. Let your no's be no's. No maybes, none of that. Stand firm. Stand on business. You know what I mean? You was doing a right thing, a noble thing. The principal could vouch for it. So that's all that matters. You got somebody who could vouch for it. You got a third party. I got somebody who could, who was witness to this right here. That's all that matters, man. You gotta stand on business. And you know what I mean? Life is a test, man. We test it every time we step out our doors, man. Every time we step out our doors in that jungle called the world, man. You can't control the world outside, but you could control everything inside your home. You could control your home. You know what I mean? But when you step outside your home, You in an uncontrolled environment. Now you got to know how to maneuver in this uncontrolled environment. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely update me. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely keep me updated. You got to know how to maneuver in this uncontrolled environment when you step outside your house, bro. That's why you cannot move on emotions and thinking I'm the toughest in the world. You can't even move like you're the toughest. Because there's always somebody stronger than you, shorter than you, taller than you, skinnier than you, fatter than you. You know what I mean? Definitely, Ronnie. Safety, man. You already know, man. Now, I mean, so you can't go around thinking I could beat up everybody, cause you're gonna run into somebody who's over your match. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, and it might be somebody you didn't expect. You know, cause it's not the size of the person, it's the heart. Your heart, cause it could be a dude that's 4'6" with the heart of somebody who's 10'8", and somebody 10'8" with no heart. You know what I'm saying? So it's the heart of a person. I'm breaking it down to the molecules, It's no fluff. Straight to it's the heart of a person, bro. So you gotta know how when you walk out that door. You dig what I'm saying? You're in an uncontrolled environment. That's where a lot of unaliving happen outside that door. Outside your door is where all the madness in the world. A lot of blood is spilled on the sidewalks that we walk on all across this earth. When people walk out their door, they can't control it. But you got to know how to maneuver, move like the water, show you how to move in a room full of vultures. You know what I'm saying? You got to know, man. It's very, it's very critical because people are losing their lives for less, for a pizza shop fight. No conflict resolution between the kids. The kids don't know how to solve the issues without fighting. And, and the youth and the adults, it's the same way. The adults on the internet dissing, and they setting a bad example for the kids because the kids don't know better. The kids follow what they see. The kids follow what they see. So when they see adults out here crashing out, that's what they're going to do. So we are raising a generation of crash outs. You know what I'm saying? A generation of crash outs. No conflict resolution. They don't know how to solve their issues without violence. That should be the last option. That shouldn't be the first option, man. Just because I got hands, just because I could fight, just because I know how to fight, don't mean I should go beat up everybody I see. I'm more intelligent than that. That should be the last option for defense. Only for defense, never offense. Now, of course, if I got to protect myself, it is what it is, but I don't got to prove I'm tough. I don't. But let me charge up my phone, man. It's at 15%. I appreciate y'all for being here. It's your boy Kavion. Hit the like, subscribe button on the playback, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't got to be tough, man. I just know there's always somebody tougher than me, and there's always somebody weaker than me. And I'm okay with that. I'm a humble person. I'm a humble servant in this thing called life. And that's the way I'm going to navigate. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to navigate humbly. You know what I'm saying? Any advice, any wisdom I could give out, any teachings, I'm here. I'm available for that. Positivity, man, goes a long way. And that's all I envision, and that's all I want in my life. So I claim it. I claim it. I claim it, and I claim it. Put it out to the world, put it out to the YouTube, put it out to the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy KVon. Y'all have a good one. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. I'm out. Peace.